yesterday I posted a conversation with my wife because, she's up north. We have a vacation cabin up north for years, and that's where we go all summer, where they go all summer, my wife and kids. And every once in a while, there's like, run-ins with bears and stuff.
Whoa.
And yesterday morning, my wife, while we were on the air, my wife sent me a text. Normally it's, good morning, I miss you. Just really nice things, right? Yesterday morning, the first thing I got from her, and I posted this, was a picture of a giant turd, an actual poop. And it said, is this a bear's poop? Like I'm some sort of poop expert. I can tell you. I can tell you, but you show me human poop, I can tell you who pooped it.
That's, if I was going to send anyone poop to identify it, it would be you, Johnjay.
That's true. So then she goes on, then later on I talked to her, and she said that the night before, they were out, my kid Jake and my son Dutch have friends up there with them, right? And my son Kemp is with me here doing lots of basketball stuff. So the kids had their friends, and they're like 10 o'clock at night, they're playing out in the woods, playing all these games, and flashlights and whatever. And at one point during the night, it's dark there, it's really dark. And a couple of trees over, somebody had moved, and they went like, oh, look, there's Cole, whatever. And Cole's like, I'm right here. Right? So they're like, what? So the next morning, they find the poop right where they were. So my wife says, is this a bear poop? So as she travels around in the neighborhood, she finds out that there's been a big bear sighting, and game and fish are in the area trying to track this bear. So last night, right when I'm going to bed, my wife sends me this video, and it's posted on Instagram right now. Right in front of my house is a giant freaking bear.
No.
Wow. Right in front of someone. When the kids and their friends were screwing around in the daytime, and they caught they didn't catch the bear, but the bear is like just cruising. It's just a bear. Like you see the bear like on Discovery Channel.
And apparently not at all threatened by people. Like just like, hey, everybody's around, so am I.
It's almost like, did you guys see my poop? That was me. I was hoping maybe you thought it was one of you guys, but it's my poop. So there's this big ass bear just walking across it's just right there. When I've watched the video like 10 times, right?
Yeah. Just cruising, walking around.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh.
No.
It's the kind of bear like I'm going to go up and go, oh my God, it's just a bare necessity, simple. And then the bear will probably go, wham, take my head off. Yeah. And then my wife and I, she's like, because we were walking one night, she goes, I go, what do we do if you see a bear? She goes, you put your hands up in the air and you go, arr! And I go, I think that's what you do for a mountain lion.
No, it depends which kind of bear it is.
Right, that's what
black
Jake
bear,
said.
grizzly bear, two different things you do.
My son Jake, the Boy Scout, said, no, if it's a black bear, you do this. If it's a grizzly bear, and I don't remember what the hell it was. And I thought,
black bear, you make a lot of noise. Grizzly bear, you pretend to be dead.
Okay.
Nothing will eat you alive.
If you come across one of those situations, the intensity that your mind must be going, what if you make the wrong? It's like, it's like the bomb. Here's a bomb. Cut the red wire. Cut the blue wire. You cut the wrong wire, bam. You do the wrong gesture, bear takes you out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what kind of bear is that? Can you tell? Is it a black bear? It looks like a black bear, but I don't know bears.
It's
black bears are usually smaller. So
that looks smaller.
Looks like Kyle's the bear expert. I believe that's a black
bear. I only know because, my family spent the summers in the mountains in Colorado every year, and we had to learn that stuff because they had mountain lions and black bears and that kind of stuff, and we would go off and hiking on our own at a super young age, and so our parents would drill it into us. If you hear something rustling, you just make a lot of noise. So we would go and we'd be like, oh my God, I hear something. We would go out intentionally looking to find bears.
Sure.
But then we would hear something rustle, we'd all be like, ah!
Right, that's what my kids did. That's exactly what my kids did. And then they got this video, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's
you can see
cool.
it. It's on my Instagram, Johnjay Van S.